You know what, we turn away for 1 second, and look what happens. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 anime deaths you never see. For this list, we're looking at the times anime characters bit the dust, but we didn't get to see the gory details. But first, just remember, this guy's on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which of these anime deaths you wish you got to see.
Human greatness lies in having the courage to face down one's fears. Do you know who said that? The Greek historian Plutarch.
Number 10, Goro Akechi, Persona 5 the animation. And so the backstabber gets backstabbed. Oh, the irony. After the Phantom Thieves launch their counterattack, Akechi is dispatched to take out his temporary teammates. When that fails, his manipulative father decides to pull the plug on his parental obligations by having him axed by a metaverse clone.
指導船長の命令だ。選挙にはもう勝ったし、負け犬に用はないってさ。何?
With no one left to trust, the former Golden Boy sacrifices himself so the others have a chance to escape. And while we don't see him go out in a blaze of glory, the sound of a million bullets railing down sort of seals the deal. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure wherever he's going, there's plenty of pancakes. Number 9, Zaku and Kin, Naruto. Ever wondered what became of the last two members of the Sound Trio?
See, I can manipulate ultrasonic waves and air pressure. I can do things you've never even dreamed of.
Well, as it happens, the bandaged dude who got done in by Gaara was the lucky one, since it turns out the other two C-grade villains were used as fodder in order to resurrect the first and second Hokage as Orochimaru's zombie servants.
What are you going to do now, Sarutobi-sensei? What can you do?
Man, graduation at the Sound Village is rough. You work your ass off to climb the ninja ladder, swear fealty to a crazy snake man, and what do you get for all your hard work? Sacrifice to summon a pair of OG shinobi. That's cold.
You sacrificed your people.
Number 8, Ushiromiya family, Umineko when they cry. While there are many off-screen deaths in this show, we're giving it to this bunch of money-grubbing stiffs who, following this reveal, ended up experiencing a rather unhappy Halloween. With everything going all murder house on them, the likes of Battler and the rest investigate the chapel, only to find many of their parents present at the buffet table, dead as a doornail, with their stomachs impaled with a crap ton of sweets. You can only wonder how the heck these guys met their end. We're guessing Ava, Goda, Natsuhi, Kraus, Rudolph, and Kirei weren't too fond of their desserts.
事件を合理的に説明してみろ。
Number 7, Rudolph Von Stroheim, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. German science may be the greatest in the world, but it didn't stop this cyborg Nazi from meeting his end in Stalingrad.
Major Rudolph Von Stroheim would never see JoJo again.
At least if that last-second epilogue is to be believed, which is kinda weird to be honest. After all, this commander survived a pillar man burrowing itself inside his amputated leg, getting blown up, being rebuilt as the Terminator, and even having a demon squirrel tear through his main processor.
Burning coming!
If anything, he should have owned the Russians left, right, and center, but I guess communism was the one thing his German science couldn't combat.
Our technology is the guidance!
Number 6, Misa Amane, Death Note. What, you're wondering when the heck Misa shuffled off the mortal coil?
They totally put me up in the penthouse suite at the Tato Hotel, can you believe it? Now this is more like it!
I understand. Alright, Misa.
Well, according to the Death Note Animation Official Analysis Guide, it was not long after her beloved Light Yagami. Cast your mind back to the series' final moments, where we saw everyone's favorite starry-eyed second Kira dressed like she was a grieving widow, on the edge of a tall building, looking into the sunset, basically a dead woman walking. While we don't know how exactly she died, it's theorized that this right here is her final moments. Number 5, Kite Hunter. To be fair, even if he was lucky on the draw with his gambling scythe of death, there was very little chance this veteran hunter was going to be able to survive the fluffy killing machine that is Pitto. In order to save Killua and Gon from becoming catnip, Kite throws himself into the fray, trying to turn the Chimera Ant into a pelt.
へえ、そんなこともできるの。
It works out as well as you'd expect, since in the next scene, we see Pitto basking in the sunlight, smiling away, with Kite's decapitated head in his lap like it's a ball of yarn. Bad kitty.
僕、ちょっと強いかも。
Number 4, Krillin, Dragon Ball. Behold, the first of many demises to befall everyone's favorite bald Z fighter. No, we're not talking about Yu Tien.
What's wrong with you?
Oddly enough, unlike his countless other explorations, this one is downright tragic. Sensing something is amiss, a young Goku flees a buffet, which is already shocking as hell, wherein he finds Krillin's corpse, courtesy of the demon tambourine. It's honestly quite jarring to see a more light-hearted character, especially one famous for entering death's door every Tuesday, being given such a potent and lingering send-off, hitting us in the feels just as hard as when Tambourine shattered his neck.
It should have been me. Please don't go.
Number 3, Absalom, One Piece. The furry general of Thriller Bark's Kingpin wasn't exactly the friendliest of zombies, but even so, we were sad to hear of his death. Upon Gecko Moria's arrival on the scene, he soon realizes the person he's talking to is not his old companion, but instead one of Blackbeard's pirates imitating him. Once again exploiting their ability to steal a dead person's devil fruit power, the Blackbeard pirates took it upon themselves to end Absalom's life for his clear fruit ability. Despite it being such a long time since he last appeared, fans took this scene as hard as Gecko Moria did. Number 2, Shusei Kagari, Psychopath. With a chip on his shoulder for both criminals and the Sybil system, this enforcer had way more enemies than friends. Yet, he was still willing to do his duty and hunt down the members of Makishima's unit.
What in the hell am I looking at here? It's the truth. The real form of the Sybil system.
Ironic that in his final moments, he would meet both enemies head-on, then learn the dark and sickening truth about how the system operates, only to be killed off by the chief in order to keep things hush-hush.
Are you?
Enforcement mode.
Up until his dying breath, Kagari was used and discarded by the laws he was forced to uphold. Our last image of him being his cocky smile, shrouded in blue, as a Dominator wipes him out.
Just my luck, huh? This sucks.
Just a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Arknights. The latest free update adds a new side story, Grani and the Knight's Treasure. This is a great event for all beginner players to obtain tons of in-game resources and develop themselves to the next level. So check out Arknights today.
Number 1, Ryoji Kaji, Neon Genesis Evangelion. He's NIV's smoothest bachelor, a triple agent who managed to ignite a fire in the hearts of both Misato and Asuka.
最後の仕事か。まるで血の赤だな。
A pessimist who believes the divide between men and women is as deep as the ocean, who also knows how to rock a ponytail. And he totally dies off screen with nothing more than a gunshot for confirmation.
よ、遅かったじゃないか。
We can only guess a Seele agent with an itchy trigger finger got the drop on him and put an end to any future he might have had with the lovely operations director, which is a damn shame.
もし、もう一度会えることがあったら、8年前に言えなかった言葉を言うよ。じゃあ。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.